Hey, how's everybody doing? God, I've been gone for a while. Yeah, I don't know what I've been doing. I need to really build this podcast. I've been trying to figure out what I want to talk about and where I'm going to go. Something interesting. Ooh, I got a kitten. Yes, we're going to talk about kittens, cats. I got a kitten today. I mean, not today. I've had him for 4 months. My housemate, it was his, it was his kitten. He had just got, but I could tell he had got, was getting tired of it because he bought it on he claims that he bought it. I'm not sure. I know he charged me $400 for him. So I mean, I don't know if that's, but anyway, he made some money off of it if he didn't pay for it. But anyway, so I fell in love with Moses. And I was not contemplating, but when I got my own apartment and stuff, I was going to get me a kitten and a dog. So I got the kitten early, and he has just been a lifesaver. He's incredible. He's a Russian cat, or whatever you call it, white. I don't know, Russian cat. He's all gray, and he's just beautiful. I call him Moses because he's a disciple he's a messenger of the cat god, cat gods. He's beautiful. He's like 5 months, maybe 4 months somewhere. So today I took him to get his shots, get his private parts taken off and all that stuff. And I just got him back maybe an hour ago. So he's a little all over the place, but I'm actually shocked. He's moving around. He's getting into stuff. He's getting into stuff. He's eating. So I fed him, and he's moving around. He's back to his old self. So I'm actually shocked a little bit because I thought he was going to be a little subdued, kind of just wanting to chill. But no, that's not the case. He's back to being Moses. He's everywhere, moving around, looking for stuff to do. At first, when I got him home, got him out the box, he was dragging his back in and looking a little bewildered. Yeah, Moses. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him. He's so precious. Moses. I just love my kitten. So I'm pretty impressed. I got him a bed today because he's been sleeping with me. And the last the cat I had when I was in college, which was 20-something years ago, the cat wasn't affectionate. And I got this cat when he was homeless. He was actually homeless, a little kitten. And I got him off, I can't remember where I got it, off the street or the side and took care of him. But then I didn't know anything about cats. So I didn't get him neutered. I think it was a her. I'm not sure. I didn't get it neutered. I only had her for maybe 2 years. And I didn't get it neutered, so I didn't understand cat behavior. And I'm, okay, this is going to be really painful, and this was hurt me. But I grew up in an abusive household, right? I witnessed, my mother getting beaten by my biological father, and those things carry. And for me, someone who's not relationship prone. So I didn't have the chance to be in a partner relationship where I was violent towards my partner, but I was definitely violent towards my first kitten. And I would get upset and get frustrated. I would hit him, really, it even hurts me and pains me to even bring it up and say that. But I wasn't aware. I was like 18, wasn't aware of, my temperament in that way, that this was learned behavior. I didn't know how to express my anger and frustration other than through screaming and arguing or fighting. So it wasn't until later in life, close to my 20s close to my 30s, and when you start asking questions, and I realized, oh my God, I have and some other behavior that I have abusive personality, because that was something that ran into my family amongst the men. And that was also, for that reason, it made me shy away from relationships, because I did shy away from relationships because I was always scared that I would become an abusive person with my partner. And I didn't think of my pet at that time as a partner, or I didn't think of my cat as a little, you know what I mean, with feelings and all that. So once I realized that, oh my God, I was abusive to my cat, not my first pet, because I had pets as young, but I wasn't abused, you know what I mean? It was something, yeah. I was scared to get a pet again. I can never get a pet. I could never get a pet. I also said I could never have a child because I don't want to beat my child. I'm scared that I may, those habits. So it kept me from relationship. It also kept me from having kids. And for the longest, it kept me from getting another pet. But I am almost 50 now in 1 more year. Been through a lot of work, recovery and psychiatry and all that. So I'm aware of that. And so when I got this cat, at first I was a little panicked because I was like, oh my God, what if I repeat some of the behavior I did if the cat gets frustrated? And I did, not physically, but I did get a little annoyed because the kitten, I ruined my own computer. My Mac computer got water on it because I kept glass water by my computer, and I had, and Moses likes to jump on the computer table. And I didn't really put any restriction on him from jumping on the computer table because it's a computer table. He can jump up there. It's not like it's the kitchen cabinet, where people are eating. So I was like, he's fine. I don't mind him jumping. You know what I mean? So for a while, I said, I can't leave the water. And this day, actually a couple of weeks ago, I actually left water. Not a lot, but enough water to ruin the computer. By the computer, he got up there playing around. Water spilled on the computer. And I had an old charger cord. And they all went out at the same time, so I got really upset. I was going to give Moses away. I got really mean to Moses, but I didn't get physical with him. I just got mean and was very annoyed. But my anger and rage had risen because I kept blaming the cat for the computer, for my Mac, and I felt like I wanted to. You know what I mean? And that kind of scared me. And I got standoff, I didn't want to play with Moses. I didn't want Moses on the bed, and he felt that because that was the first night that Moses didn't sleep with me. Usually he comes get in the bed with me. And that night, he didn't get in the bed with me. He slept under the bed or someplace else. He didn't sleep with me. He didn't come up and cuddle. And I was like, he must have sensed that I was really upset. But of course, he's a kid. He didn't know. So it actually took me a couple of days to, not a couple of days, 24 hours for me to go, okay, why am I mad at Moses? He's a kitten. He's like a kid. I forgot to move the water. And I was worried about that happening. And for a while, I would remember to move the water and not put water by my computer. But that day, I was so busy watching CNN that I forgot that I had water. And so once I'm like, that's not his fault. He's a kid. And I need to get a new computer anyway because this computer, one day it was old. It was the big one. And I couldn't, it was a big one. It was a 15 inch. And I wanted a smaller Mac. So, and eventually I was going to have to get one because this was, Moses. And Moses, you shouldn't be jumping. Oh, God. I don't know how to keep him from jumping because they told me not to have him jump. Don't let him jump because he just got his balls taken off. How do I keep him from jumping? Moses, you can't be jumping. God, I really thought since he had his shots and all his balls taken off, I really thought today I was going to have a calmer kitten. But no. Oh, he can't get water. Oh, I'm sorry. He can't get water. Jesus Christ. Me. Moses. God, he's jumping everywhere. And I thought I was going to have an evening where I was going to be baby him. Like, oh, Moses, and he's so sad. No. He got home. As soon as he realized when he was on traveling, he was a little quiet. He would get a little antsy. But as soon as he knew he was home, he was like, scratching in bed, trying to get out. And as soon as he got out, I said, okay, maybe he's going to be calm. He got out. Within 5 minutes, he was running around, looking, trying to get, and I'm like, Moses, I thought you were going to be calm. You just got all your shots and all that, but no. They said he may not eat. My Moses ate. He was hungry. So I had to feed him from my hand. He was drinking. They said he may not drink. Now I'm having issues with the litter box because they said get rid of the litter, not to get rid of the litter, but change it because they didn't want any rocks or stuff. So they told me to use rice. So I have rice all in this litter box. And he's looking at the rice, and earlier he was eating the rice, so I don't know. They said he will use the rice. They said he will use the rice, and I'm a little worried about that. So I'm hoping if he really has to go, he'd get in there and use the rice. But he keep looking, he'll go there and play. And I thought he was going to get in there and take a piss or something, but then he just got in there and then got back out. So Moses. Oh, Moses. And he's trying to take that thing off because they got that thing on his head. They got the thing on his head. And he's trying to take that off. Moses, you can't be over there because that cord is already... Oh. Oh, my God. Ah! Yeah. He brings me so much joy. He's my son. I actually have a son, Moses. So I know that sounds crazy. You know, so now I'm learning all about cats. Cats. I've always liked cats. I like animals. I like pets. I like dogs. I like cats. I don't say I don't like. I don't like pets that I can't hold, and they don't like. I don't like. I mean, birds are cool, but I wouldn't want a bird because for me they don't. Because you can't pet. You can't have a conversation with them. Snakes, reptiles. You know, no, because you can't talk to them. Plus, snakes and reptiles, they don't ever recognize you. I hear they never recognize you. So, you know, the mammals will recognize you and be aware. But they say snakes and all that other turtles and stuff, they never, you know, will never recognize you. Well, you can feed them or whatever, but it's not, yes, I'm not, they wouldn't do anything. But Moses, why are you walking around? It's like he's looking for what are you looking for, Moses? Now I feel like I was going to go to the movies, but then I thought he was going to really be out of it. So I was like, no, I'm going to stay. But I'm like, he's not out of it. But I don't want to leave him alone for the weekend, just in case. Next time I have to get a chip in him. I didn't have the money on me. Not that I didn't have the money on me. Because I only had a certain amount of cash because I just wanted to take out what I needed to do his stuff. So I didn't have the $20 to do the chip, but I am going to do the chip. I'm going to do the chip towards the end of the summer. Get the chip in him, the microchip. So we will always know where he's at. Moses. Moses. I call him Moses. Moses. His name is Moses. It's Moses. It's Moses. It's Moses. Somebody asked you, it's Moses. And so, I'm really, yeah. So, that's going to be cool. And I haven't spoken in a while, so I need to take a break.